Why spend $30 for a ribeye when you can spend $10 for a chuck steak and it's got more flavor, it's just as tender if you cook it the right way, and it's cheaper. So I got my steak here right now. Okay, it's super dry. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of the Golden Age Premium beef tallow all over the steak. All right, you wanna rub that down, Lauren? Actually, Lauren, you wanna grab me some salt? So I'm just rubbing that down.
You're so aggressive right now.
I know, I'm trying, I wanna get this thing in the oven, okay? So I got this thing covered in the Golden Age Premium beef tallow, the best beef tallow on the market. Lauren's hitting it with some salt. We'll do both sides. I got an oven blasting right now. Not necessarily blasting. I got an oven going at about 300 degrees. I'm gonna throw this steak in a 300-degree oven and cook it for probably 10 to 15 minutes till it comes up to about 115. Then we're gonna blast it up on the stovetop, or you can take it to a grill. We're gonna do the stovetop. We're going in the oven right now. Chuck steak, just like a ribeye, even better, less money, go for it.
You're nuts. Okay, let's do this.
Vanna didn't open the oven door. All right, see you soon. Ah, there we go. Okay, so this guy's been cooking. Obviously, it's incredibly ugly. It's still pretty rare on the inside. You can see it, right? So you can see how rare it still is. But what we've done now, by cooking it at this low and slow temperature, we've broken down the connective tissue, and that's gonna make it a lot more tender, and that's gonna bring it over into the ribeye mouthfeel zone. What's wrong?
You just had a little something.
I had a little something. We were kissing off camera, so I might have had some of her lip balm on my chin.
Oh.
So, all right, what I wanna do with this though is while this rests, we're gonna, I wanna make a compound butter. And one of the things that people don't realize is that number one, making a compound butter is incredibly simple. Now, I pulled this butter straight from the refrigerator because most people don't leave their butter sitting out at room temperature. So they're also pulling it from the refrigerator. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to just soften your butter and make a basic compound butter. I'm gonna take half of this, okay? I'm gonna chop this up into pieces. And then my lovely sous chef here, Vanna White, is going to pop this in the microwave, and she's going to give this 10-second pulses in the microwave of radioactive heat activity.
Pulses. All right, I'll be.
And that's just gonna soften the butter, all right? While she's doing that, I like to take all of the juice that came off this pan, and I'm gonna put it into this bowl right here. Now this is gonna be the bowl in which I'm gonna make my compound butter. So I don't wanna lose this juice. This is going to add the flavor to the compound butter, is that beautiful beef juice right there.
All right, my love.
All right, so like how many pulses did you do there?
3.
Okay, so 3 little 5 to 10-second pulses with this butter. So now I'm gonna mix that right in with the steak juices. Oh yeah, now we're talking.
I need to get all that.
Now we're talking. Oh my.
Let me scrape this here.
This is why she's a pastry chef, and she knows how to work that spatula. Okay, so why don't you start smashing that, start making that into something creamy. There we go. Now what I wanna do, this is where things are gonna get crazy. I wanna make like a Parmesan steak butter, so I'm gonna add a ton of Parmesan to this. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Look at that. Like, look at how that.
Looks like snow.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I got the Parmesan in there. Okay, so now to this, I'm also gonna add a dash of Worcestershire sauce. Okay, a little bit of umami in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of Colman's mustard. I love this English style Colman's mustard. It's somewhat spicy, really rich. Oh yeah, there we go.
You know what I saw someone do the other day?
What's that?
They made a hatch chili compound butter.
Oh, I love it.
This is very romantic.
A little bit of salt in there.
Over the shoulder?
Yep, a dash of Korean chili flake.
What are
So this right here is like the ultimate compound butter. And the key was we used the steak juices in order to emulsify into the butter. That's what makes this absolutely delicious. So now we'll stick this in the refrigerator for a sec. You could also form this into like a small cylinder, roll it up, stick it in the refrigerator and slice it and put it on your steak. We're just gonna smother the steak with this after we pan sear it. I got my pan blasting right now. I've got the chuck steak is super dry. I'm gonna hit it with some of my favorite Golden Age Premium beef tallow right here. Okay, just get that all over. Now, once again, you don't need a ton of fat in here, okay? So just enough to kind of coat the pan, right? And then I'm just gonna get this, I'm gonna sear this right in there. Now look, this is still rare. And now, you know what we do? What do we do? What do you call it?
We're reverse searing.
Yeah, but what's it called? Flip and sear, flip and sear, flip and sear.
Yes, hell was that?
That was my dance.
Let me do it again. Do it again.
Flip and sear, flip and sear, flip and sear, flip and sear.
Okay. Then we do, if I remember correctly from the master, the teacher, we do 60 seconds the first time, then it's 30 seconds.
Yep.
Is that right?
You got it.
Do I
60, 30,
pass?
30, 30, 30, 30, 30,
I
30
pass?
until it's done. You got it.
Cool.
You passed. Beautiful. All right. Let's let it go. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that steak.
That's
By the way,
beautiful.
this steak was over a pound. It's like £1.25 steak.
How
and
much?
it was $9.99 a pound.
No way.
Right? So right now, ribeye is probably rolling for 30 bucks a pound. And this is literally the steak right next to that top ribeye cut, moving into the shoulder. So, you know, we're still all hanging out in the same family here. You hear that?
Yep.
Strangers in the night. Wait, is that the steak talking? Okay, I'm gonna pull this off onto the cutting board. Okay. And then I'm gonna take, there's a little bit of beef tallow I know in here. I'm gonna actually just mix a little bit of this juice and fat right into our butter that we just made. It's not a lot, but a little bit goes a long way. Okay, so this is our butter, right? This was our steak.
Let me try this.
Yeah, you need to try that. Get that finger in there. I'll do it too. Ooh-wee. That is delicioso.
It's really good.
It's like a mustard. It's like that
You know what
Colman's
it tastes
mustard
like? I
comes
think
through.
you might hate this.
What?
I think it's great.
What?
It kind of tastes like A1.
That's because of the Worcestershire. Whatever, dude. We made our own.
It's good.
Dude, whatever, bro.
Whatever, bro.
So, hey, I got a hat on backwards.
Yeah, you know, his
So-
attitude is out of control with that thing.
I know.
Okay.
So now I'm just gonna dollop this, right? Dollop this
Dollop the
all
daisy.
over the steak. Oh my gosh, yes.
Are you flirting?
I'm spanking the steak. Look at that. Look at that butter already on there. Is that just rests
this,
now?
this is just unbelievable. Look, it's like a little butter river.
I know, but you know what it's missing, right?
It's a little stream.
You know what it's missing, right?
Chives. Holy, that, I want to drink it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Holy shark.
Oh
This looks like
my.
unbelievable. Okay, so we're gonna let it rest?
I almost want to just let it sit here.
I mean,
what
it's
I'm gonna
pretty.
do. This is what I'm gonna do. I know, we're in this like anti-carb world, but
Who's anti-carbs?
I had a little bit of bread, so I'm just gonna, wrap it around. Oh,
Okay.
Look at that.
Wait.
That's what you do right there.
I'm gonna just soak this up because this is just calling my name.
This
Hold
is
on.
just soaking it up.
Look at this. Okay, ready? Cheers.
Cheers. No! God, fell asleep.
Wow.
That is great. Now, if you look at the chuck steak here, because this is in the shoulder, you've got intramuscles here, right? So steaks within the steak. Now, what a lot of people would have the tendency to do is think of this as one steak and just eat it, right? Like the old 96er. But what I like to do is I like to break the muscles out here and then slice those separately. So for example, where you see this connective tissue running between all the pieces of meat, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of cut in between it, right? And it easily pulls apart. Like you don't even need a knife. Yeah, I mean you don't, right? Because this is all gonna be cooked differently. Now, what we didn't talk about was the temperature on this chuck steak. We cooked this as if it was a ribeye, but you can also, like some of this is going to be cooked around 145 degrees. I'm not eating it butt rare like I would a ribeye. Butt rare, right? But this piece over on this side is gonna be a little bit more rare. This one I wanted to cook past 140, 145 degrees to break down the connective tissue, but I didn't need to cook it for 3 hours like a chuck braise, right? That's the whole point here. And you can see even on some of the color, right? Like we've got more of a medium in there, but we've got the beautiful exterior. We've got that butter on there. So even this little piece, if I slice this down, this is just a really nice piece that Lauren and I can try right here.
Okay.
And it's not that chewy. Like, granted, I got a little gristle in there. But let's try some of these other guys. You got the end piece right here. I mean, it's tender, like broken down, right? Oh, that's delicious.
That's really good.
The chuck's gonna be beefier than the ribeye, right? Because you got more of that connective tissue in there. You got more muscle running through, which is gonna give it that beefy flavor. Now this one is cutting more like a piece of a ribeye, right? See that? Still about a medium. I didn't cook this to a rare, okay? Just give that a taste. Once again, tender as well. Just as this is just as tender as a ribeye, right?
That's good.
I got this top piece. This is more like the lifter.
You like a lifter.
I love the lifter. You got, oh, this is just tender as the knife. So give that one a try.
Okay.
And that butter. Oh yeah. This is, right? This is a chuck steak. This is not a ribeye. I'm gonna dip it in the butter.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And then we got the piece de resistance. So look at this.
Oh,
this,
wow, that
this,
one.
I mean, this presents like a steak, right? Like this presents, if I bring this to the camera, this presents like a ribeye. Look at that. You got beautiful color on there.
I feel like this is a never-ending steak. We just keep getting more
I
pieces
know,
of meat.
I know. This is a never-ending steak. So let's take this centerpiece out. Still nice, right?
Wow.
It's not, that's not overcooked, right? Like I didn't have to braise this.
Rare.
Yeah, no, that's probably a medium.
Let me see.
And there you go. It eats just like a ribeye.
That's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's the heartiest piece of the steak.
My God.
But yeah, look at this. If I presented this in front of somebody, they would not know that this was a chuck steak, right? Like the chuck eye steak, shoulder. Look at that. That almost looks like a ribeye. Now you can see with the striations, it's got more muscle in there, so it is a deeper, richer, it's more muscular cut. Like I, as a chef, I do this for fun, I would know whether it was like the round or the chuck. But I mean, this was £1.25, okay? £1.25, we paid about $11 for a £1.25 steak. $30, $35 right now for ribeye. Go with the chuck steak. Go with the chuck eye steak, because with the method that we just gave you, in addition to the compound butter, which gives it that steakhouse quality, you're getting the quality of fine dining at the cost and convenience of faster food.
Cheers. I'm spilling some butter.
Mm-hmm. That's so good.
That is so good. Good job, bub.